7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man. Man, I'm tired, John.
Me too.
I couldn't even get it all out.
Me too.
Man. Whew. We're gonna have a good show for you tonight. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is
John King.
John King. It's Wednesday night. This must be We Be Tailin. Got sleepy eyes.
Post Shindig.
Post Shindig edition. Oh, we're going to have a good show tonight. We're going to talk about the weekend fishing. We're going to go over, do the recap of the Shindig. We'll have Spotted by. We'll talk about Bonnie a little bit. We're going to, kind of discuss what we're doing with Bonnie this month.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This would be a fun one.
And we're going to find out where all them fish went, John. Where'd the fish go?
Where'd the fish go? Yo. What the fuck? Yo. Where'd the fish go? There's a song.
There's a song in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't say the cuss word that was in there, but there was cuss words. So I beat myself. I beat myself, but yo, where'd the fish go?
I don't know.
I think they've left. I think it's over. Our red run is over.
Red
They're
run,
gone.
red run, red run. No.
Everybody murdered them.
No.
Yeah, they've been murdered.
No.
Yes.
I think we just need a little more cool water.
Yeah,
and they'll be right back.
Pumpkin spice scared the crap out of them.
Pumpkin, no.
People started talking about pumpkin spice, and the Reds were like, "You mean me? We're out of here.
You know, John, I don't
South
like.
we go."
Don't like pumpkin.
Me neither.
I
It's
hated
gross.
it. Hated it.
It's gross. The only thing I can handle with a pumpkin is the seeds with salt. Those taste pretty good. They're not bad.
Not the pumpkin itself. Yeah.
The seeds.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty good. But anything to do with a pumpkin is nasty.
Ugh. All right. Well, John, let's see if we got anybody even watching here. Let's see. Chris. Yep, good evening. Been in the lab working on a pumpkin pie.
Yuck! That cannot be good. It just can't be.
Tyler, what's happening, buddy? Denise, good to see you this weekend. Casey, there he is. Doug, howdy ho from Seafood Cellar. That's right. Andrew said something like it was
I think
2
they're
for
eating
1
oysters. They're
or
eating
something,
oysters,
yeah?
man. They're having a good time.
Bobby, howdy from Chattanooga.
It's got to be chilly in Chattanooga.
I would imagine.
I would bet that it's probably 20 degrees colder there than it is here. Almost guarantee it.
Daniel's on. Rick's on. Captain Susie's on there. Cool. Laura. Dale won't be making it tonight. He says hi. Oh, Dale. It was good to see the both of y'all this weekend.
Yes, it was.
Jim's Jig live from St. Augustine. There you go, buddy. Jessica, howdy, howdy. Ty's on. Good evening, gentlemen. Donna, we missed you.
Yeah, I missed Donna. Kind of disappointing. I was
Yeah,
waiting for
yeah.
Donna to walk through the door, and then she no-showed us.
Yep. Rich, what's up, buddy? Good to see you this weekend. David's on there. Hey, buddy, got to see you this weekend as well.
Uh-oh. El Accidente at
Oh,
work.
no, Denise, I hope Dale's all right. Shoot.
Ruh-roh. That's not good.
That man, he got his foot run over not too long ago. Now he's got something else going on.
We're going to have to put the what do you call those things you put on your arms to save you
water
from drowning?
Wings.
We need some water wings for that boy. Make sure he's safe. You got to keep that boy safe.
Well, Denise, we hope Dale's okay and wish him a speedy recovery to whatever may have happened there. So, but yeah, good deal. It was good to see everybody this weekend, at the Shindig, and we'll be talking about that here in a little bit. Moonshine John can't remember who walked through the door.
Oh, yes, I can. I remember. But I can tell you I paid a little bit for that. Not going to lie to you. Yeah. I paid a little bit. Eric kept telling me, knock it out. I didn't listen.
Said that was...
I had eight full swigs of that and may have paid a little bit for that one.
Yeah.
But that's okay, though. I only do it twice a year, so... I can handle it for that.
Hey, you was a trooper. You still got up and went fishing the next day.
I went up, got fishing. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to make it, but I felt better. The initial 2 o'clock in the morning was kind of stinky. 4 o'clock in the morning was kind of stinky. 6 o'clock in the morning was kind of headachy. And then at 7, I was good. Yeah. So I got it all out of my system.
All right. Well, good deal. Well, John, let's get into it. 8 swigs of what, Laura says? Rick says, I paid at work the next day for sure. 100 shrimp probably were 150.
Ooh, it caused counting problems.
That's right.
The accounting was bad. Oh, man, that's funny.
Yeah. So Laura, John was drinking this real thick concoction of, I'm not going to lie, it looked horrible.
But it tasted
But it smelled
so
good. It tasted good. Yeah.
My gosh. If it was legal to make this stuff, which I think I don't know. If it was legal to
we're
make
not going to skirt on those issues.
We're not going to skirt on those issues. But I'm here to tell you that was probably, alcohol tastes like crap. Let's just be honest. It doesn't taste good. Well, this stuff, on the other hand, tasted good. And
banana
everybody we handed it to didn't take one sip. They all went back for that second sip. So that's a difference of what's good and what's bad. Be honest. And I kept easing my way out there getting more, and I really wish Eric wouldn't have showed me where it was or put it away or something, because
I gave you strict instructions.
I know.
No
not
more
to
than
go
2.
out there. I know.
No more than 2.
You did.
And
you
ain't
ain't
listen.
lying. I ain't listen.
I did my part. I read the label on the side. It said no more than 2.
No more than 2. So 8 was bad.
Oh, mercy.
Oh, man.
There we go. All right, John, let's get into it here. Let's see. Where are we at? All right, John. So what did we have? We had the Blackwater Fishing Club. We had that meeting last Thursday. And you screwed me on that one.
I didn't.
You did.
He asked me to speak. I went there to speak, and then he came and he got you, and you said you speak. I didn't have anything to do with that. Nothing. That was all on my boy. That wasn't on me.
You know,
I was ready. I had a prepared speech.
I was tired. I wasn't even going, but you were like, "Oh, you're gonna leave me hanging," and I'm like, "No, John, I wouldn't leave you hanging." And then what did you do?
You stole my spot.
You left me hanging.
No, you stole my spot.
Oh,
I think you told him when you got there I need to speak. John can't do it.
Why would I do such a thing?
I don't know.
People are tired of hearing me speak, John.
Maybe that's why
nobody wants to hear us speak.
Maybe that's why he did it. I don't know.
But yeah, so we spoke a little bit at the Blackwater Fishing Club, primarily talking about the Shindig and things like that. Make sure everybody knew that they were invited and got to come.
And
but it was fun. Again, Blackwater Fishing Club is not only fishing; it's a very social club. You know, so we get to hang together, have a good time. But they did have the tournament on Saturday, John, and it looks like we got some winners here.
We have some pictures.
We got a picture.
All
there
right.
we go.
Oh, wow, look at there.
So in the redfish category, Lawrence won first, and Kev Dog got second place.
Nice.
In the trout category, David got first, and Jeff got second. So there we go. So there's all your, I guess, your winning fishes and whatnot, you know, all mixed in there. So there you
Very nice.
So like I said, good time. Always a good time held there at the Blackwater Fishing Club and at the Blackwater Grill.
Tyler and Andrew needed Lawrence's fish. They saw him catch that fish.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. They saw him. That was the only fish he caught all day long. He caught catfish, and then boom, he pulled up and caught it right in front of Tyler and Andrew. And they were like, oh, because they were fixing to go there. And he's like, oh, I got me a big red. I'm headed in.
Nanny, nanny, boo-boo.
And it won. And it would have won. Had they had that fish, they would have won that tournament. That's the way it goes sometimes.
Oh,
that's good stuff.
Man, that's how it goes.
I'm a wealth of unverified information, ain't I?
Fishing is fishing.
Fishing's fishing. You never know. That fish man took one look at Andrew's bait and said, I want that.
No.
He's fishing with something else.
So there you go. So Blackwater Fishing Club, guys, it's the first Thursday night of every month is when they have the meeting, and then that first Saturday is the tournament.
If you join this club, you get to hang out once a month, you get to fish tournament once a month, and then you get to go to a big party.
A soiree.
A big party. And it's coming up, isn't it?
Seems like we do them in February.
Yeah, it's not too far away.
Something, yeah.
It's
So
not
the
too far
end of
away,
the year,
so-
and your entry into the club basically just covers your meal for that
the food
ordeal
is
right
incredible.
there.
You're over double paid back what you entered for that year in the club.
It's,
no doubt about it.
And it's good. It's a hell of a party.
Man, it's a great party.
Yeah.
It's almost as good as a shindig.
Yeah. Let's see. Uh-oh. Bonnie's into the sangrias already. That's what I'm talking about.
I like sangria.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. I forgot about sangria. Sangria tastes good if they make it right.
The bearded one, we saw him as well this weekend. Yeah. Like I said, we saw everybody. We had a good time. All right, John. We've got, speaking of tournaments, we've got another event coming up. It's not this weekend. It's going to be the following weekend. It's going to be on the 22nd, and that is the Plantation Redfish Classic. Now, shoot, I don't know. Does it say how many times? I know they've done this tournament a lot.
Yeah, it's been a few
times. So I don't know which annual outing this one is, but they've had this one a lot. Again, registration and everything is still open for this. They will have a captain's meeting for this, I believe, on the Friday prior to.
Yeah.
And
I think this one, does this one include a dinner? I don't know. I don't know enough about this one.
So there's some things. There's usually the captain's meeting. And I can't recall if it's the captain's meeting where you have the food or the food comes in after the tournament.
Yeah,
but either way, this year, what I've been told, they're going to have a little something special, John.
Ooh, what's special?
They picked up a sponsor that was willing to do open bar for 2 hours.
Whoa.
2 hours of open bar. And again, we'll find out for sure if that's going to be on that Friday night for the captain's meeting or after the tournament. I would say you probably want to do it after the tournament. That way you
might not lose as much money because Friday night for 2 hours you're going to have some drunks running around
and may not make it.
Give me another.
May not make it to the tournament on Saturday morning.
Holy mackerel! Yeah. Well, that would be where I would be telling them.
Yep.
Get up there and get you a couple drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's free. Go get you a couple more. And then, be ready for the tournament the next day and not drink.
Yep. So that's coming up. That's coming up on the 22nd. Now, not this week, not this episode, but next week prior to the tournament, we're going to have Paul from the Plantation. He's going to come on the show and explain. He's going to talk about it, explain a little more. He'll be able to let us know that information right there.
Now, see, I usually fish that tournament, but now because the other tournament got backed up to that day, I'll be fishing the Rob Phillips tournament.
No, well,
but there's probably going to be a lot of people veer towards this tournament. Who knows what they're going to do?
No. Well,
but I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm not going to veer.
It's one of those things, unfortunately, Ian put that in a, it's just I hate how it all worked out. But they had their date, and this is the date for this one, So
that might have been the only time they could have gotten Crumps to do it too.
Well, that too. Yeah.
Who knows what the logistics were, but obviously something managed to veer it.
But there you go. So the Plantation Redfish Classic on the 22nd coming up. Like I said, always a good time. And on next week's episode, we'll have Paul from the Plantation come up, give you all the information right before it's all too late. So looking forward to that. And that'll be fun to have him on the show there a little bit. Let's see here, John. Just going to throw a shameless plug out here. Shasta McNasty Fishing does offshore fishing trips again. We kind of put that on hiatus for, a year? Yeah, I guess a year, but we're back at it again. We've teamed up with the Lickety Splits fishing boat right there, and we're doing offshore trips again. So we are doing the red snapper stuff. We're taking bookings for that now for next year, but we could still get you out there on some grouper and such, before grouper's all done. This go around
this year before they come up with some whopper idea to completely close it. You never know.
Yeah, well, next year it's almost completely closed as it is.
Yeah.
It's going to go from 6 months to a short little window.
Yeah, and in that window is when the hurricanes are coming, so we might not have any good days to go out there. I hate to say it. Jeez.
Can't have anything nice.
No, they're pretty slick the way they sit down and do what they do.
They are. All right, John, let's talk a little bit about fishing. We're going to do Captain's Corner. We got David. David has sent us a Captain's Corner this week, and he was at the Shindig, and he won off of one of the raffles, one of the fishing rods from Captain's Cove, and he talks about that a little bit in there. So Here we go. Without further ado, here's David.
Captain's Corner. It's Dave here. Got a nice little 23-inch redfish. Caught him with a rod and reel that was donated to the Shindig by Captain's Cove. And I won it on Saturday night. So it works. Anyways, this is the setup I was using. Pinfish and a cork. I also have 2 lines out on the bottom. One on the left side, one on the right side with the knocker rigs. I've had a bite on each one of those. One of them had teeth, got away. The other one tore my rigging apart. So anyways, this one, I was using a loop knot to make my pinfish have more action. And I learned that from John King. So I just want to tell you guys, I appreciate all the stuff that you're teaching us on there. I'm trying to use as much of it as I can to be a successful angler. Tight lines, everybody.
All right, there we go. Good deal. So that's kind of it in a nutshell right there, guys. You guys taking the information given on the show plus everything else just to improve your fishing game. John, it sounds like his boat's starting to look like yours, a porcupine, all the rods out.
I have that effect. Dude, so, you're not going to believe it, but on Sunday, I saw a boat out with more rods than me.
What? No.
They had 14 rods out.
Holy moly.
They had 3 along the back, 8 along the side. That's 11. And then there was 3 people in the boat, and they each had one in their hand. 14 rods. I almost went like this. But it was not the. I know these people, but they don't talk much. So with me, I talk to anybody. So I make them talk to me because it's just what it is. But they're so quiet and they're so focused on their poles that they don't want to talk to me, because they might miss a bite. So, but I did. I talked to them. But I really should have went, because
I bowed down.
They showed me I ain't got crap for rods out.
Well, there you go. So everybody is the captain of their own vessel, and that's where we come up with the Captain's Corner right here. And if you want to participate in that, all you got to do is make a little video, 30 seconds or less. Tell us what you're catching, what you caught it on, that kind of stuff, and we'll put you on. Send it to CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com or Shasta McNasty Fishing on Facebook, or you can text it to 352-220-3206, John. So there you go. But like I said, that just makes us feel good that you're able to take some of the things that you've watched over the years from
Apply
us
it
and
catch
wherever
fish.
else you get it from, and go out there and utilize that. And like I said, it's really kind of what we do. So that's cool.
That's exactly what he just said. You want to give them more chances for the fish to find your bait?
Yeah.
Yes. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, there you
I've
go.
never believed in the one pole, one guy theory. No way. I don't have time for that.
Yeah. Let's see. Casey says, I might do a captain's corner if I ever get my boat finished. That's right. So not only did we see Casey there, we saw Casey with his whole
Family.
herd. Yeah, he
Casey
brought
had
them
the
all.
whole family.
He had everybody
He had the
there.
family show up.
That was that was cool. So, all right, John, let's move right along here. We got I think we got the belt coming up here next, and you know all about the belt, don't you, John?
Yep.
Let's see. There it is. Bada bing, bada boom. So, John, for those at home that have may never, ever seen this show before, you want to explain what the belt is?
So I went out and bought a World Wrestling Federation belt, leather with gold brass on it, and it says, "You're the champion of the month club. Catch a big fish, the fish of the month, put him on a stick, take a picture of him, 2 pictures, send it in to Eric. You can be the champion for the month if you catch the biggest fish of the month." And this month, the fish is grouper.
The
Granddaddy grouper.
Did we say gag grouper or just grouper, in general?
I
It
don't
was just
care what
grouper
kind. Yeah,
in general.
go out there and catch
All
a
right.
Warsaw. Measure him up.
Grouper.
Do it.
That's
If it's
what
in
I'm
the
talking
grouper family, I don't care. Catch you a Jewfish. Try to get his measuring stick on him. See what that's like. See if he'll accommodate.
Yeah, let's see. So, John, here is Tyler. Tyler was last month's winner with the Snook.
5-time repeat champion.
Is it 5? Is
4,
it
5,
6?
6, 7.
I think last month
Yeah.
somebody had on there 6. I
Yeah.
can't confirm that. Maybe
Yeah.
Tyler can, but
He's a repeat champion.
He has won quite a bit, but as you can see right there, there's the picture of him holding the
And
fish.
there it is on the stick.
And then there's a picture of it on the stick. So that's
And
exactly
I was
what
with
we're
him
looking
on the
for.
day he caught that bad boy.
What?
Yeah. I saw him catch it, so I know it's legit.
Yeah.
He was no cheating involved. I seen it with my own eyes.
How would he cheat?
I don't know. That was a joke, but I seen it with my own eyes.
I was like, damn it, I need
there
to
was
figure this
no
out.
lead weights in the belly to make it weigh any more.
Or make it longer? Per
No,
se?
you can't make them longer. You can make them shorter to fit in the slide. Who wants to make one longer? Only in our thing do you want one longer.
Oh, mercy.
I think Tyler was standing on him. Come on, give me 36.
There we go. So Tyler confirmed, 6-time champion.
6X. Tyler, you wear a 6X shirt?
He should be wearing a Bulls
Damn,
jersey.
son. Yeah, you better go on a diet, boy.
There we go.
6X.
Oh, that's cool. Good deal. Good deal. Man, all right. So there again, too. Send that information to CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com, Shasty McNasty Fishing, or on Facebook, or 352-220-3206. You could text it over to there. Again, we're looking for grouper. John, if you like the content and the things that we're putting out, kind of like David is using and doing a very good job, all we ask is you hit that little subscribe button up there, John. Hit that little swimmy fish right there, which hitting that fish isn't going to do anything for you, but hit the subscribe button there on your YouTube page. And let's get that number up. We want to thank Chris. Chris Shields is our latest subscriber to hit the button there, so we appreciate that, Chris. Big shout out to you there. We're well on our way to getting more than what we have.
Yeah. What he said.
We're well on our way.
Yeah, we're well on our way to something.
There we go. All right, John. So let's talk about Bonnie with State Farm. Can we do that for a minute?
Sure.
Bonnie's currently enjoying some sangrias over at
If you need to reach her,
Seafood
give her a
Cellar.
call at Cedar Cellars Seafood.
Seafood Cellar.
Page table Bonnie Wlasiuk. I'd like to save money on State Farm Insurance. Give 'em a call. Is there a Bonnie here? Bonnie.
So we got to see Bonnie. She was one of the sponsors that showed up for the Shindig. There were several of them there, but she was definitely one of them, and she had a good time. Her and Doug both.
My daughter's like, what's the guy, the funny guy? The guy that's, the bees. What was his name? Chris Farley.
With the bees?
Chris Farley. Bees.
Okay, yeah.
So he says,
fat guy in a little
I
coat.
feel a sale coming on real soon. Well, that was my daughter. She called me today. She said, Daddy. I was like, what? She goes, I made a sale today. I was like, good girl.
Oh, it's official.
It's official.
All
She
right.
made a sale. So she's made 2 sales now.
Oh,
Yep.
sweet.
She's still learning.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, because she's still got to learn, you
It's
know.
on that
because
on
it's
the job right
yeah,
there.
this is on the job training. But she says she got one today.
No.
Yep.
All right, John. So Bonnie has graciously donated another check-it stick right here because
She's keeping everybody legal.
we got to keep everybody up to date with the man, and we don't want anybody to be in trouble. And this one goes up to like 38 inches, so that's
the
pretty
big
cool.
check-it stick.
Yeah, that's the big one.
That
the
covers
long
just
one.
about everything out there.
And then we got a little Captain's Cove
Oh,
bucket
wow.
in here, and
Bucket
it
of
has
goodies.
a multitude of these, looks like trolling lures
Wow,
right here.
4 of
Yeah,
those.
so there's 4 of them in there. So that's that's a pretty nice little package
Pretty nice
right there.
little pack.
yeah.
That's the trolling package deluxe.
There you go.
Just
All
for,
right.
for the right fish of the month, too.
So, John, you know, we've been doing meme contests and we've been doing all kind of weird things with Bonnie's thing, but you know what? It's October, John. And what
Yeah.
is it that Bonnie likes?
Bonnie loves Halloween.
This is Bonnie's favorite holiday.
Bonnie's favorite time of the year is Halloween.
So what we thought we'd do, to win this prize, we need you to take a picture on the boat in your costume and send it to us. We'll put it on the show. Try to be as creative as possible, and we will have Bonnie vote on the winner. So her favorite costume boat compilation thing on the boat right there will be the winner. She'll choose it. What do
So
you think?
what you're saying is you need to put your costume on,
Yep.
head out in the boat,
Yep.
take a picture,
Yep.
send it in Derek,
Yep.
and he'll put it on the show,
Yep.
and Bonnie is going to pick the winner.
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
You understood the whole thing.
I did.
There was no deviation?
Nope. It's total concept. Does Bonnie know about this? Or
No.
does Bonnie just now know about this?
Well,
Did
she
Bonnie-
might be into her third
Did,
sangria.
did Bonnie do a WTF on there? What the fish?
So there you go.
What the fish?
You'll send that information to CaptainEricNasty@gmail.com. Shasta McNasty Fishing on Facebook or 352-220-3206.
You put Bonnie on the spot.
It's going to be her. It's her holiday.
That's her holiday.
She
Yep.
loves Halloween.
That's right,
So let's
yep.
get creative.
That's her Christmas.
Because you got to impress Bonnie.
That's right. You better
You
be
know,
good at
so-
it. And that's a heck of that's $100 worth of lures, $40 check-it stick. Man, oh man, oh man. What a deal. $1.50 worth of stuff.
Let's see. Inflatable T-Rex hooked up on a grouper. I like it.
That's great. Do it. Do it. Do it. Short arm the fish. Somebody's going to get mad at you when you hold the fish like this. They'll be like, you're short arming it. Wait a minute. It's long arming.
Yeah, with the T-Rex.
Yep.
can't long arm.
He's short arming.
So Bonnie says it's her fourth, not the third singery. She's in the fourth one.
Oh,
So she loves the idea. Yep,
Okay.
Yep. So Bonnie's all in. 100% in. There we go. So it's all about making our sponsors happy, John.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we try to do that. I think we do a good job of doing that.
I think we do that.
We do.
I hope so.
There we go. Speaking of sponsors, John, let's take a look at one that has done a real good job for us, donated quite a bit for us at the Shindig here. Let's take a look and hear a word from our sponsor, Salt Life. Here we go. All right, this is a point in the show where we give you a chance to get 20% off. That's 20, John. 20% off
Diente.
your next saltlife.com order. You ready for this, John?
I'm ready.
You ready for this?
Bet you it starts with a CC like Captain's Cove.
It probably does. Here we go. And this is a one-time use only.
That's it.
The first one to get this code in is going to get their 20% off. So here you go. CC20 OUAFEP. CC20 OUAFEP. Like I said, that will work for one time and one time only.
You know what that just reminded me of?
OU812 is where I was going with it. But
no. FREAK.
Freak.
That was in that song they were doing. FREAK.
Which song was that?
Marissa at the Shindig.
Oh. I don't know.
I don't know what song that was, but it was funny. It was darn funny. FREAK.
Is that how the song goes, or we just kind of got lost in the middle of spelling?
I was inebriated, so I can't remember exactly, but I remember her doing that.
The nanner pudding that put it on you right there.
Put it on me. But it was good stuff.
All right, John, let's get into some fishing here. So we, what did we have? You and I got to go fishing on Friday. And what you and I did, I can't call fishing.
No, we were barreling. Or something. I don't know what we were doing. What were we doing?
We were having a darn fine time.
We
I
were
know
sick.
that much.
We didn't want any more poles out. That would have been, had we had 14 poles out, it may have been a natural disaster. There may have been more braid loss in the deal.
So Friday, we started our day just all cattywampus. For whatever reason, well, I know why. John wanted to take his boat so he could torture me and take me trolling for, hours on end.
I have no idea what he's talking about, people, but I think the only torture is you.
Yeah.
Because you made me drive all around with none of your material.
We're getting there.
Oh, okay.
We're getting there.
Okay, well, let's get there.
Well, this is part of the story. So, we got to take John's boat. So I'm not accustomed to really not fishing in my boat. So I had to grab some things, had to grab some rods, had to get some things out of the boat, put it in the back of the truck, well, get here to Captain's Cove, load everything out of the truck, put it in the boat. For whatever reason, we're in a hurry because I think it was kind of busy. For a Friday, it was busy. So we're like, we gotta get out of here and get down to the ramp. Yep. So we get down to the ramp, and it was as expected. There were a few folks down there waiting. And I start to go, all right, let's get this in. And I'm like, John, did you put my rods in the boat?
I don't do that. Not my job.
He's like, nope. I said, John, I don't have any rods. So we had to go all the way back up to Captain's Cove, get the fishing rods.
Come all the way back.
And come all the way back
and we went down to the ramp, and what's at the ramp? Completely out of our way, we stopped at a ramp.
Oh. So we
ran into, I have no idea how to start my boat at the ramp because I haven't ran it in 2 years, and I decided to take it out.
Yeah. So we opted to
go to another ramp.
Graciously, go to another ramp. Which was the ramp we started at.
And what did we run into at that ramp?
Let me hold our boat right here.
Right in the middle where nobody else can launch, and let me get on the other side where my boat won't start. Another polar.
Yeah.
And yang, 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 yang. And yang, 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 yang. And yang, 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 yang. It's like, for real, people. So Eric just puts me right in between them. And they're looking like, what's he going to do, hit us? And I just back the boat out calmly, wait for Eric. He jumps on the boat, and we leave them sitting there.
And they're still sitting.
Like,
both
in the world?
Both the hold the rope in the way and the boat that wouldn't start still there in the way.
There's got to be a course. Yep. We've got to recommend that there's a boating course. There must be a course on how to load the boat, how to unload the boat, how to take care of your boat, and how to fish the bark. If you can't pass those 4 things, you're not allowed to own a boat. I'm sorry, but we got to stop this insanity.
So
it's time.
We're off to a late start already.
Yep, we're rolling.
So we get to where we need to be to get our bait. It's low tide.
Low.
John gets out. It's his boat, so he's going to go get the bait. He's got to get out and walk. struggled, I guess you could say. Couldn't see the bait.
Couldn't see.
It's shallow. It's low tide.
the
Low
sun
tide
wasn't out.
Yeah, it's hard. So I'll say that was at least, what, 45 minutes?
Oh, yeah. That was, and I got 25 baits.
And you did. And so we finally get out, and we're going fishing, by God. And
Yep.
John's like, where do you think? Right here? And I'm like, no, not right here. Yeah. How about here? No, let's go a little bit. So we get there, and there's all kind of people out there.
Yep.
We get out there, and it's one of the spots that has water, so we're out
that's
there,
it.
we're
There's
out there kind of in a line of folks all fishing where there's water. Nobody's catching nothing. We get out there, and we kind of fling our baits out there, old magic baits. If you watch the show, you know what we're talking about. 2 minutes later, I think you've got one on, but you lose it.
I doinked it.
So, of course, me having fun, with everybody else around, hollering at them. Fish on! Giving them hell for missing the fish, And then, of course, I think I go
Your
down.
pole goes down. Your other pole goes down.
Yeah, so all of a sudden, we're in.
We're on.
So we're catching fish, and we might have been a little boisterous and having a good time. And before you know it, we're out of baits.
Yep. And the guy next to us kept looking at us catching fish in front of him, and he just left. He just left.
He left.
He left. He couldn't take it anymore. We pulled up there, and bam, ba bam, ba bam, bam, bam. He's like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I'm out.
So
we were the only people that caught anything.
At that particular
At that time.
yeah,
Yep.
we didn't notice anybody else catching anything.
Nobody else caught anything.
So we run out of bait. So it's like, John, we got to go get more bait. So we go back. There's more water.
We got water.
And at this go round, we were able to get a plethora.
Yeah,
of
we
bait.
got 125 baits. We were good.
We were good, and we went to a different spot, and we started fishing. And as you know, John likes to have a lot of poles out. And
When I had two.
You had two, and I had
you
two.
had two. We had four rods out.
But it's, you normally like to have a lot of rods out. You had two. That's all I'm saying. You had two. I had two. You wanted to keep throwing where I was throwing, but
You were trying to throw where I was throwing. I don't want to hear it.
Either way, it was to the point to where I look over and John only has one rod out.
I was done. We couldn't do that
And I looked
anymore.
over and I only had one.
We couldn't do that anymore. We were done.
This was, you get these days, John. I mean, and they're far and few between.
Yeah, but when you get them,
You couldn't do anything wrong. I mean, there was nothing that you could do that the fish was not gonna eat and just bite, and it was
immediately.
I mean,
They must have been down there.
You couldn't keep 4 rods in the water.
No,
I mean,
you
it was just.
We did 16 quads in a row, and we said, that's it. We can't do this anymore. Because the fish must have been sitting over there going like this. There's a mullet going to land up here anytime. I'm going to eat it.
Yep.
And every time you threw it out, it was already in their mouth. Because you couldn't put the rod down. He was already on. That's going. I'm like, dude, I got to drink something. I can't. I got to eat something. I can't. So I made the mistake of throwing the rod out, turning around and getting the drink. Rod's already gone. I'm like, dang it. And Eric's like, what are you doing? I said, I don't want any more fish. I'm sick of fish.
Yeah. So, yeah. So that went on until we ran out of bait again, which kind of put us right there at the at dead time.
Yeah,
I think the tide had
So
stopped.
everything was perfect.
We were out of bait.
Yep.
And this is where John says, well, let's go trolling. And I'm like, okay.
We needed a rest from catching fish. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That was all I was doing. Just a little drive, a little stroll, and in case we caught one, had troll rigs out.
Yeah.
We didn't catch crap, did we?
Not trolling. No.
Nothing.
So
Like
we
nothing.
We ruined a fantastic day
By going trolling?
By going trolling.
Yeah, but we brought it all back together.
Well, so after trolling for a good hour and a half,
Yeah.
at least,
Nothing.
John says, "You want to go see if they're still biting?"
We had to end it on a good note. We couldn't end it on troll.
So we go back for bait for the third time.
Third time.
And we went to a different spot.
Yep.
So 3 different places.
Yep.
This third spot, here we go again.
Here we go again. 25 more baits gone, and that was it. We said, oh, we're done. We're done.
No mas.
We're done.
No mas.
We're done.
Now, that day started out cold,
Cold.
flat and calm, beautiful.
Yep.
and it ended pretty rough and damp coming back in. You know, it was you know, everybody was like, "Oh, we don't ever get to fish on a calm day," and then we did a little video later, you know, in the day.
Not that calm.
Not so calm anymore. So
not that calm.
But John, yeah. So back to the story. We caught over 100 reds that particular day, and
that's legit too. That ain't. We're not joking.
No.
Eric threw 20 back. We didn't take pictures of because he just didn't want to take pictures.
So this just highlights because John asked me. He says, "Eric, I need you to send me the pictures." And I said, "John, I'll send you the pictures, completely unedited, everything." I said, "I'm going to let you make this post because I don't want to deal with it. I'll just share."
It took me an hour.
Your post.
It took me an hour.
So all the pictures that I had on my phone would have taken me, I think, you know, you can only send 3 or 4 of them at a time. And I was like, there's no way. So I plugged the phone into the computer and I just started mass sending John these pictures. And I think by the third bank, my phone rings. "What the hell are you doing?"
I had enough. I didn't want to see. I didn't know there was that many.
You said you wanted all the pictures.
I had
He
no
says, "How am I
idea.
going to make this post?" I said, "Pick the good ones."
It didn't even like the post when I made it. It was like, I don't want to download. I'm like, I can't. I couldn't even get it to get the pictures, to download the pictures, to put it on Facebook. I was like, I'm done. But I got to make the people understand that I'm serious.
Oh man, but it was So
great.
Fridays, like I said, Friday was
Great
one of
day.
those days that, you know, may never have another day like that.
Probably never another
and it was fantastic. And you know, a lot of people tell fishing tales, but this one we could elaborate and it still wouldn't be. We couldn't elaborate as good as what actually had happened.
What actually happened. I mean, and these weren't small fish.
Yeah, no.
These were all big fish. There was no little, there was no 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. They were all 24 and above. Nothing small.
The smallest one I caught got ate by a shark.
Yeah.
So he never made it to the boat, and he was a good sized fish.
Yeah, and he was probably a 25, 26-inch fish. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, when you catch 17, 27-inch fish that are all tournament fish, and you put them on the stick, and they all swipe right there at the thing, it's like, you've got to be kidding me.
No. But then, John, you went fishing on Saturday, and it was a total flip-flop. I think you only caught a handful of fish on Saturday.
I wasn't trying.
No, well, I mean, you were exhausted. I
was strictly out there to play music for people, cheer them on, and I was legit. I did not care.
Yeah,
I didn't care.
And then Sunday, you went out. Now this is after the Shindig. Now so this is after the Shindig. And you went out and I think you said it took a little while for fish to kind of come around, but by the afternoon they turned in, and then you caught a dinosaur.
Yep. And we had to go home early, that was the first fish. That dinosaur was the first one to hit, and we had to leave because Kayla had to do some studying with Missy. So they were going to do role playing and some stuff she's learning to work with Bonnie. So Missy said we got to go because I thought they were just fixing to fire and we were going to cream them, but that fish that I caught was a long fight. I revived the fish fine, and that was the biggest red as far as weight-wise I've caught over here. It was insane. It was a true bull.
You said he was blind in one eye. His tail was all foobarred.
He had a shark bite. He was blind in one eye. He had a shark bite on one side, a shark bite on the other side, where they had literally, the shark had bit his dot. So the dot paid off. The dot was gone. The shark had ripped the dot off the back of the fish. So evidently those dots will come off because that shark's teeth had scraped his dot. So he was a true warrior of a fish. I mean, I couldn't fault. He's healthy. No, had hardly any tail, but he was very healthy because he kicked my butt. I was just thankful that I landed him because nobody would believe me if I told him a fish story on that one. They'd have been like, yeah, right, pictures, or it didn't happen. But Chris saw me catching.
There you go. Monday went out. We had a good time with my regulars right here. Tuesday, yesterday, we went out. So we caught a perfect 27-inch redfish and a perfect 33-inch snook, and they had a blast.
Hard to beat that.
It is. We went out fishing today, and already had the show pretty much all done in the computer already before we left for this afternoon's trip. But the redfish were hard to find this afternoon. We ended up catching a bunch of big Jack Crevalle. And we lost some fish that might have been reds, might have been snook, hard to tell, but we did lose some fish. So, it was fun, but I think these reds with this full moon and the tide has been real weird. Like the water came in today, but it all came in at once and then just kind of stopped moving, so.
Did you have a shower before you come here?
No, but I
Is that your
whore bath.
shoes?
I don't know. I can't smell you. I thought you couldn't breathe. How you smelling stuff?
I don't know, but it just hit me. Is it me or you? Because I had a shower.
Yeah, I don't know.
What the heck?
What you got? You got fish down there? Oh.
No, it's not mine. It's not mine. It's you.
Oh.
Nope, I'm good. Holy mackerel, son.
John, this is what work
I
smells
want you
like.
to spray that stuff on your feet. My God. It keeps coming up. I'm like, the hell is that smell?
It's what work smells like, John.
Okay. Oh, man. Oh, when a flip-flop gets wet, son, you can't get rid of the smell.
No.
You can't get rid of it. No. Because I was like, these flip-flops are new. I'm like, how are they stinking already? Reefs are bad. They make your feet feel good, but man, they stink.
Well, there you go. So good little week of fishing right there, John.
Nice.
Roll into some spotted by. We spotted Kirsten right here.
It's a nice snook.
Yeah, nice snook. She was playing in the back country there. Then we spotted Andrew right there. And then we spotted Ty right there. Wasn't that a nice snook? So these snook, John, these
They're
snook
out
have
there.
been
There's
rolling.
There's more snook out than there are reds now.
Yep.
Which is fine. That's not a bad problem to have, I would say.
Well, I mean, it's that snook cleaned up real good on yesterday's snook. I mean, that was a lot of meat off of one fish.
I think they eat those just fine.
Is there a picture of the one-eyed red? Well, David, it was that big one in the bottom. And we'll bring it up again. But it was he was just glassed over. He had two eyes.
He had eyes, but it was blind. Yeah, he was completely blind. I even checked to see if and it was blind. And not only that, but the last couple trips I've been out there, one red
that one on the bottom
had a snake
David.
eye.
Yep.
And he was blind.
No.
But it was a tiny pupil, and it looked just like a snake. And it was incredibly weird because the one eye on the fish worked perfect. You put your hand there, everything, put your finger on the other, and no movement whatsoever. So I've caught two fish that are blind in one eye from an accident or born that way or whatever, but that's two reds, both big ones, that had simply one eyesight. But they're doing just fine. It's not hurting them any.
Hey, he found your bait.
Exactly. It's not hurting them any, so...
All right, John, let's get into the topic. It's the Shindig Recap.
What a good time.
Man, again,
our sponsors were incredible.
Well, the sponsors are incredible, but thank you and everybody that came out to come see us and bought raffle tickets to help us out. I just basically say we made enough to finish out our camera build. I placed the order. Hell, I tried to place it yesterday, but it went through today. For whatever reason, these camera places, there's some kind of holiday that's going on from the 10th to the 19th. I'm not exactly sure what this holiday is, so they're not going to be able to ship it to the 19th. But I think our first project's going to be that black and redfish championship or whatever.
Cameras.
So we're going to be able to film, that'll be the first thing that we'll get to use the new camera setup for.
And then we'll be making a fishing show, and we'll have to pick our first destination.
Yes, so everything is going in a direction. In a direction. And we owe it all to you guys and girls, Tailors, for making that happen. But big shout out to all of our sponsors that did participate in that. Captain's Cove, Jim's Jigs, Filletzall, Aquatic Nutrition, Karrie's Custom Rods, Bonnie with State Farm, Native Nautical Mailboxes, Stacy and Jeanette Photography, Captain Mario, Shasta McNasty Fishing, Salt Life, Dale and Denise, Sea Bass Welding and Fabrication. We had help from Black Dog Charters and DJ Susie B. Cat with Black Dog Charters was the one running around selling the
Missy
tickets.
Gave us for Country Girl Salon a nice big basket.
And John had that flag.
And I had the flag.
So I noticed that wasn't a red, white, and blue. That was a red and white. You were leaving the blue out?
I didn't make it. That was from City Electric Supply.
It was good looking, and Tyler won.
Yeah, Tyler won that. Wonder what Tyler's wife had to say when he brought that in. You will not stick that in the house.
That's going to go in the garage
That's right,
and all those
in
other
the
banners
garage.
and everything else there. So, John, we'll just go through some highlight pictures right here of, some of the winners of the raffles right there. So we got Stacy and Jeanette Photography right there. Looked like Rick had won that. And, just all kind of good stuff there. Salt Life. Chris, who could actually use that thing, that
Yes,
tiller
the person
extension
that
from
needed it won it.
Seabass right there. Yeah, he won that. That was cool. Stacy won. Stacy by proxy won for another group, the Pelican and some Filletzall Blades there, and I think Missy won one of Stacy and Jeanette Photography pictures there, so that was cool.
Yep, that'll be hung in the new shop.
Yep. So, old Bonnie got the mermaid.
Yeah, Bonnie was on a mission to win the mermaid, and I drew it for her, so everything was good.
When you put enough tickets in the bucket, you're
on a mission. You're on a mission
up there.
Yep.
And then we had the help from the Blackwater right there.
They won some things.
Yeah, the waitresses and stuff. They won a few things, and so we just just really had a good time. Everybody.
I think everybody had a good time. I didn't see any frowning faces. So
yeah, there we go. The rod and reel combos, the manatee, the nets from Karrie. I mean, just so much.
Everybody was happy.
There was just so much going on. We had a good time. We got to play some games. Got to do all kind of good things. We played the Flippy Cup game. Where you got to flip the cup up, and you got two teams and. I think that one team was stacked, John, because
they were stacked. They knew how to play. They whoop done, bam. It was like
that poor other team wasn't even hardly getting flipped good.
They didn't. They weren't flippers.
And then we did what do you call it? Butt darts,
butt quarters,
butt quarters,
bung darts.
Yeah, bung darts,
yeah,
whatever.
We tricked the people in the bung darts. They thought they were going to play flippy cup.
We did.
So a girl comes up there and goes, "I'm in." It's like we told her what she had to do. She's like, "I'm out." No. You're in. You're not going out. And she played along, and she almost got it.
Yep. No takey backsies.
Yep. She needed a shot or something. I don't know.
So we had a good time. So like I said, with the raffle and everything went on there for a little bit, but when that was all said and done, old Captain DJ Susie B right there, she put on the music, and
they let us.
Some people did some karaokeing, and then some people did some other things on the microphone. They made noises.
Are you talking about me?
I just said some people.
I only did one song.
I don't even know that I heard it.
Well, that sucks. You should have seen it because I was good.
Because it was
Man,
good.
I was good.
Did you do a duet with somebody?
I did a duet. Yep. She was better, but I was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I didn't forget the words.
This time.
I nailed the words.
There was some that sounded like you were listening to the radio, and then there were some that you were just like, oh. But that's what karaoke's all about.
That's right.
Because that would have been me if I had her.
If I was a good singer, I wouldn't be singing karaoke. I'd be in Nashville. I wouldn't be doing this gig right here. I'd be singing in Nashville.
You do country? Is that what you do?
No, country rap.
Country.
In the trailer park.
Oh,
out in the trailer park.
I should have known, John.
Yep,
I should have known.
There's money in that. There's money in that rap.
Oh, let's see. Rick said he was so happy for Bonnie that she got the mermaid. Now, if Jessica would have been there, she probably would have won 3/4 of the stuff.
She probably would have, but she didn't show up.
Stinky quarter.
Yeah.
But they let us, so typically the Blackwater closes. They stop doing everything at 9 o'clock.
They let us stay till like 11:30.
So they have in the past. This isn't anything new when we have the party there. But so we were there till about 11:30 on the inside, and then we took it to the outside porch party. And we had about 20 people hanging with us on the porch party. We had the speaker box out there. We were playing some music, had some beers and things that were out there left in the truck for the porch party. So we had fun. And
you stayed there till like 2:30, 3 o'clock?
The porch party ended when the beer was gone.
Oh, wow. Will you still be there?
It was 10 minutes to 3 when I left.
Wow. Wow. So what you're saying is if you still had beer left, y'all'd still be there? Oh my God. I'm glad I left when I left because I was like, I got to go because if I do dumb and drink one more, it might have been, I may not have made it.
So we had a really good time. Again, that was the fourth one that we've had there at the Blackwater, and they're all special.
They've been good. They've all been good.
And we appreciate everybody that came out and had a good time.
We packed the house.
It was
packed end to end.
It was 7 o'clock rolled around, and I'm like, okay, there was a few people there, and I'm like, all right, this might be one of them little turnouts. But by probably 8:30, it was packed.
Full from the bar to the corner all the way in. Full.
I mean, there were people on the outside tables, and people on the inside, but the bar,
even the table in the bar room was full.
Yeah,
so all the way around.
It was a good time.
Every bar stool was full. People standing there talking to everybody, having a good time, reminiscing, talking about fishing.
That's what we wanted to do. Yep. We tried to put it to where there were tables, but like just enough tables, so mostly people had to stand and mingle and talk, because that's what it's all about. We don't want you to come and just be the wallflower and hang out and really not socialize with anybody. We kind of made it to where you had to talk to people.
Because everybody that comes to our stuff's cool. And everybody's got something to add.
Sure.
And everybody was talking and mingling. It's a nice sign.
So
it really is.
We had plenty of you come up and tell us, keep doing what you're doing. We're doing great and all that good stuff. And that makes us, feel good. And they said they could tell that we have fun doing that. That comes through in what we do here. And I think we have fun. Do you have fun, John?
Oh, absolutely.
Of course we have fun.
I could have fun in a bait shop at 9 o'clock at night.
Yep. We are.
There you go. See?
So there you go. So that's the fourth one wrapped up. Another one in the books. Look to the spring fling in the spring. And like I said, God willing, and the creek don't rise, we'll make it. Of course, if you all want us to. That's we do these based off of you guys, because it is work, John.
Yeah, it is work.
But Eric
does a lot of it. I am not the brains of the outfit.
Oh.
I'm simply here for the looks.
You got the looks. You got the brains. I got the muscle. Let's make lots of money or something. How'd that song go? Pet Shop Boys.
Sounds like a bunch of bull crap to me, but I'm going with it. Sounds good to me, but it's bull crap.
Let's see. Yep, Rick says they won a few things. Yeah, let's see. Oh, yep. Jessica says that was the only one she's missed so far. Well, that you'll get the next one, girl.
Yeah,
you'll get the next one. All right, John. Well, there we go. So it's we're knocking on 9 o'clock right there. So let's go ahead and let's show everybody what they're going to get.
This thing
tonight.
Is cool.
It is. So
this is,
Karrie's custom rods. Not only did she have the net there, she surprised us with a few of these cups that she does.
Look at this.
And we weren't able to
really cool.
Yeah, we weren't able to give away the cups the show that or at the
because
Shindig.
Everything was done already.
So we were like, let's go ahead and we'll just give one of these away until they're gone.
Yeah.
So
Goliath grouper, cobia,
all kind of critters on there. Yeah.
Sharks, stingrays, hogfish, yellowtail snapper, kingfish, Spanish mackerel, hammerhead, yellowtail, amberjack. This is really, really neat.
It is.
I mean, nice.
Yep.
And it comes with its own cleanable metal straw.
Yep.
With its own
looks
brush
like
to clean it.
That looks like something come out of the lab.
Yeah, this is pretty neat.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
There you go.
And then got a dog leash. No.
Salt
this
Life.
is your glasses.
Glass holders.
Glass holders.
There, yeah.
And then our friends at Aquatic Nutrition. Put your bait where the fish are in the chum drop. It's very effective. And we got you some Jim's Jigs.
Old Jim of Jim's Jigs. He was at the Shindig.
Yep, he was. And his woman can sing. She belted out some of the best karaoke that night because she sang Stevie Nicks. And wow, she was good. And there's some mirror lures there. And we got you a cut 'em up blade here. These are sharp.
Captain's Cove.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Sharp.
Fillet you right open.
Be careful. The old school knife. Those are cool. I got one of them.
With the leather
With the
sheath,
sharpener and the leather
yeah.
sheath. They'll cut you, boy. I got cut by one once. I know they're sharp.
I've been cut by them a lot of
Yep.
times.
Yeah, I think maybe 3 or 4 times.
Let's
Nice
see.
little package to win right there.
All right, so Rick
1, 2, 3,
says
4,
he
5.
wants that. I assume that might be the the cup. I'm not sure. All right, so tonight's question, easy peasy, and what we do is we've got the old Captain's Cove bucket right here. We take the first 5 names that get it correct. We put them on the sheets of paper, put them in the bucket, and then we do a drawing. We do a drawing to see who the winner will be for tonight's prize package. John, are you ready for this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, tonight's question's an easy one. Let me get on the right page. Boom. All right. Now, I'm going to need this
In exact.
and the exactness. Yeah, there we go. So, tonight's question. What is the Florida record for gag grouper? I need to know the pounds and ounces
Florida.
for the Florida record gag grouper.
It stood for a while.
John, nobody's answering.
That's because they're all syncing their Wi-Fi Siri.
Did,
Hey, Siri.
did everybody go home?
They left. They didn't like the package.
Oh, let's see. All right. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
They were all
Da, da, da.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
And da, da, da. All right, there
Here we
we
have
go. So I think once everybody found that, they started coming out pretty darn quick right there. So the answer we were looking for was 80 pounds, 6 ounces. And from I think what I read, John, that's like the world record, not just Florida.
Oh, it's
but
not
I think
just
it's also
Florida?
the world
Wow.
record.
Yeah.
The world record almost got beat, I think, off the coast of South Carolina, but they couldn't keep the fish because it was not in season. So
Wow.
I think it was more than this, but this is what's
because
still on
gags
the,
have a very short range that they're in. They're not in every state. So Florida pretty much holds the gag population.
Yeah. So there you go. All right. So awesome sauces. All right. Oh, John, we missed something somewhere along the line.
What did we miss?
We missed a new subscriber, Gunner Brooks. Thank you, Gunner, for hitting that subscribe button. We sure do
okay.
appreciate it. We missed a little flippity doo dah and all that good stuff.
How did we do that?
I don't know. We missed
It may have happened during when you were doing your thing.
It could have happened.
Yep.
That's when it could have happened.
That's when you were doing your thingy.
All right, John, let's find out who tonight's winner is. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. You gonna draw?
Short.
All right, you've got one and one only. Oh!
Wow.
How about
Okay.
that?
New subscriber wins.
There you go. Congratulations,
Is that what that
Gunner.
says? Gunner?
Yep. There we go. Well, did I even read who was in
You
there?
didn't read who was in there.
I'm sorry. We jumped it. I'm tired. I'm still recovering. So we had
But
Thomas
Gunner's
was
the
in
winner.
there. Yeah, we had the bearded one. We had Bobby and Andrew. You and Gunner.
Gunner
You
and
guys
Gunner
all
won.
made the box, but Gunner won. Congratulations, Gunner. You'll pick your prize up right here at Captain's Cove. Yep, so there you go. So, man, we got through another one, John. We'll have more of a fishing topic next week,
Yep.
but the Shindig's such a big
I
deal.
can't
we
wait
wanted
till
to
we
get
do the
everybody up.
cook-off. The black and
redfish
challenge.
thing's going to be awesome.
Challenge.
It
yes,
is.
we're going to
It
make
is.
that. That's going to be awesome.
So there you
Not
go.
only is it going to be awesome, but we get to eat redfish
Well, yeah.
3 different ways.
Yeah. Well, it'll all be blackened, but we
no,
get to-
it'll be 3 different ways.
Different,
And
it'll
not
all
everybody
have
blackens the same, trust me.
Okay.
You can go to 4 restaurants and order blacken, and you don't know what you're going to get.
This is a true story.
It's true,
and
I'm excited.
I've got a particular palate for this.
And me
Spending
too.
a little bit of time
well,
in
you come
Louisiana.
from Louisiana.
myself,
That's a whole different blackened deal there.
Well, I don't come from there,
Yeah.
but I have
You
spent
hail.
some time.
You hail in Louisiana.
All right, John. We Be Tailin is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Captain's Cove Outfitters.
Knotty Tails,
Jim's Jigs.
Filletzall Blades,
Aquatic Nutrition.
Plash Lights,
Karrie's Custom Rods. nets, and cups.
Bonnie with State Farm.
Caddycan.
Native Nautical Mailboxes.
Salt Life.
Power Pole, Shallow Water Anchor System. We'll see everybody next week.
your
Don't forget
boy,
Nature Coast PM.
Yep.
There we go. All right. Peace out.